Alright, let me turn off the flash. I mean, you want on.
I think it's recording right now.
Okay. Looks like it's fine.
I have a choice where I can turn it off and on.
Okay, my name is Jude Perry Jones, and I'll be talking to you about verbal communication in terms of proximate. When I take a look at human communication, it truly amazes me that the human brain is able to process and receive hundreds of thousands of information per day. Let me go ahead and give you this quote by W.H. Auden, which goes like this. I have no gun, but I can spit. Some 30 inches from my nose, the frontier of my person goes. And all that until air in between is private pagas or dags me. Stranger, unless with beckon eyes, or fatten you too. I beckon you to fatten eyes. Beware of rude crossing it. I have no gun, but I can spit. My goal in this speech is to educate my fellow students of one aspect of communication, proximate, and how it plays a vital role in our day-to-day life. Human communication is an amazing aspect of life. We communicate by many gestures, facial expressions, just to name a few. My main points are going to include intimate distance and personal distance. Let me go by saying that nonverbal communication consists of many parts. These various parts, one of them is proximate. And according to how proximate is described as, it is a study of the nature and degree and effect of spatial separation that individuals naturally maintain. In this speech, I would discuss proximate in American and Spanish cultures. Intimate distance described by how is measured between 0 and 18 inches. If a stranger invades a space, oftentimes will feel agitated and discomfort. For example, we run from place to place every single day, try to fulfill our busy schedules. Oftentimes, the space is distorted, and the feeling of, and the frenzy of body heat, odors, and sound often leave the individual feeling overwhelmed. We are very protective of intimate space. We really only allow a couple people in that space, such as our significant others. Now that we have discussed intimate space, let's take a look at another space called personal space. According to Howe, personal distance is the personal zone in context of nonverbal communication that is between 1 to 4 feet. This personal zone allows a variety of formal and non-formal contact between others. For most people, this personal zone is established at an early age in life. That goes for all cultures. For example, one example is when men go to the bathroom, they often skip one toilet, leave a toilet in between each other because they don't want to be invading that personal space. Now that we know about personal distance, let's look at American and Spanish culture, how they view proximate in their day-to-day life. American and Spanish culture are quite different in how they view proximate. Some of these differences are easily witnessed in their daily activities. For example, one big difference is seen in the elevator ride. Oftentimes when Americans enter an elevator, we will stand back against the wall, looking straight forward. If we happen to have a stranger in the elevator, we will not talk to them. There is no conversation. We just basically want to get there and get on our floor and move on with what we have to do. In the Spanish culture, this is quite different. According to Lapine, the elevator never seems full. There's always room for one more person. It is an atmosphere as well of laughter and cross conversations. As a stranger, you are saluted as you enter the elevator with a buenos dias and an hasta luego as you leave. this embodies the idea of a family-based culture where everyone is more connected. And in American culture, it's a little bit more individualistic because we have this view of, well, we want to do our own thing and it's all about us type of thing, whereas I'm more collective. Last but not final, my conclusion, communication plays a significant role in proxemics. What is accepted in one culture as a norm is often the opposite in another. How we are raised affects how we approach others. We may tend to be more reserved as it is common in American culture. But in Hispanic culture, as we see, is more collectivistic. Final thoughts. I hope you guys learned something about communication today. And keep in mind, as you travel the globe, keep in mind that proximate plays a big role in how you approach people and how you communicate with them. Make sure you do keep that boundary, have respect for that, because people will take it the wrong way. And remember to be mindful, and thank you so much for listening to my speech today. Thank you for being a great audience.
Yeah. Just push that.
Yeah.